The Urbandale Community School District is committed to continual improvement in all that it does, from learner-centered environments in the classroom to improving work processes throughout the district. Our goal is to improve all aspects of our district, with a focus on student learning. This video provides a glimpse into what's occurring in our district to promote continual improvement. You will hear from several different groups of people in the district about how continual improvement gives them a voice and impacts what they do.
Hi, I'm Jerry Gates, and I teach second grade at Valerius School in Urbandale. And this past year, I've had the opportunity to use some tools in my classroom for improving student behavior. We started out as a building looking at ways to improve learning, and that transferred into my classroom. And I guess what I learned the most from this process is that the people involved were the people I needed to be talking to. In my many years of teaching, I always took it upon myself to have everything prepared and planned and ready to dispense to my students. And what this has kind of changed my thinking is that that's not giving my stakeholders the opportunity that they need in the classroom to be successful.
We always have a goal each week about how many people sign the OOPS book and however many we get. If it's less than our goal, then we have a celebration and we dance and everything. But if we don't make our goal, then we don't get a celebration.
Okay. And how do you set that goal? How do you know what the goal even is?
Well, we just started a few weeks ago, and we just see how many people have signed the OOPS book.
How do you know how many people have?
Mrs. Squires or any teacher looks back, and she goes through the pages and she finds out how many have done it that week.
And I noticed something on your board. Remember that? What is that?
Yeah, we have an OOPS book graph that also tells how many OOPS book signatures there are.
In previous years, we held a 4-day walk-in registration for our parents to come and register their students for the next school year. This was held in early June and included 2 evenings and 2 early mornings over 2 weeks in an attempt to meet the needs of our parents. That process resulted in about 70% of our students being registered. To improve our results and increase parent satisfaction, this year we used the continuous improvement model to develop a mail-in registration process, with the students taking information home to the parents and bringing it back to their homeroom teachers. We received registration packets back for 92% of our students by the end of the school year. We've received a lot of positive remarks from parents for using this method, and we hope to continue improving our process into the future.
This fall, we intend to incorporate quality tools and implement the Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle in an effort to gather feedback from staff, students, and parents on the climate and culture of UMS. Our staff will study the results of our work by examining discipline data and make adjustments for future school years. With the help of the staff members who have recently been trained and others who are interested in the concept of continual improvement, we anticipate that individual teachers and professional learning communities will utilize quality learning tools in the regular classroom. Last year we saw initial efforts by individual teachers interested in the concept of continual improvement who worked together with their students to establish learning goals and shared formative assessment data with their students. In these classrooms we saw some dramatic improvement on summative district assessments in the areas of math and reading. We are very excited about the prospects for an emphasis on quality and continual improvement and its potential for impacting student achievement in a positive way.
Hello, my name is Mark Kerman. I teach physics and chemistry at the high school, but I also teach a lot of technology to teachers in our district. And I'm a big believer in practicing what we preach. So if quality tools help improve the education of our students, then why wouldn't it help improve the education of our teachers also? So here's a few things that I've used as I've tried to teach technology to teachers in our school district. Flowcharts are a good tool to use with your students, but you might find that you have to spend a lot of time rewriting your flowcharts. Another quality tool I use is the parking lot, or what I call the Board of Education. I made this at corkboard.me, And it just is a place where teachers can come in and put post-it notes on what they think is going well or what needs improvement in your class, and then you can use those ideas to improve your course. And finally, what I think is the most important tool is the capacity matrix, or what I call the CAT map for short. This version is now online, so students can come in and put in their capacity breakdowns and write notes about things, but a teacher can also add capacity breakdowns to this, since it's just a living document, and those will show up on their capacity matrix. So those are a few of the quality tools that I've implemented over the last year, and hopefully plan to implement more in the future. So thank you for the problatunity.
My name is Jill Karch, and I'm the principal at Valerius Elementary. And quality learning has impacted our building in that it's given us a framework to process complex issues. The best part is that it has given a voice to all parties, not those with the loudest voice. But the best part is that it has given our kids a voice in their own learning, in the environment in their classroom, and in the rules that we create, in the instruction that's delivered in the classroom. We looked at behavior during instructional time last year, and all the teachers gave their feedback, and then every teacher went to their class and asked students about what would help you in your classroom. Why are kids acting this way? Are there things that I can do to improve this classroom? And then the teachers used that information to make changes in their instruction or the environment, and then tracked the data, and were able to see that behavior steadily improve over time, and we're able to share that with the kids. I think that in college it would have been great if professors had asked us, what would make your learning better? How do you learn best? And that's exactly what we're doing with kids right now. So it has helped us to solve complex problems. One other thing that we're looking at is our after-school bus line. That has always been a challenging time for us. So we were able to come together as a staff. Everyone had equal voice in solving the problem. And I think, again, we're going to get feedback from the kids, and that is the most powerful part of this process, is hearing from the kids and improving learning for them. Thank you.
The key that I try to use in regard to quality learning in my classroom is first identify the essential learning pieces, and once I've done that, that becomes the driving piece for the capacity matrix, for example. Those quality learning pieces, those essential learning pieces, are what make up the capacity matrices that the students have. They know what they're supposed to learn. They're in charge of their own learning. And then in addition to that, then we use those same pieces, those essential learnings, to make up the forums on the Moodle page, so kids can learn from each other and share ideas with it. It's a part of their evaluation. They know what they're going to be tested on. We've been able to document their growth more efficiently, more effectively than when they know what they're going to be tested on, what they're supposed to do, what they're supposed to know, and we've had a lot of success with that in the last couple of years using that.
I'm Mark Lane, principal at Olmsted Elementary. The true power in the quality work for me has been in how it makes abstract ideas really concrete. And the example that comes to mind is, I think we all get into education because we want to make a difference. But over the last year, working with quality, that abstract idea of making a difference has really become more of a moral imperative, a concrete idea of saying it's not our job anymore to sort and rank kids, and it's not our job to create kids that are quiet and compliant, but we're charged with creating the next generation of citizens who are critical thinkers and problem solvers, effective communicators, and that is a moral imperative. And our work with quality helps us teach students to do that, to be critical thinkers, to share their opinions in effective ways. And so as we work with quality at Olmsted, it is about giving students a voice in their growth and in their learning. And that's where the true power for me really lies.